Hilarious Sensation. I'm your host, Dan, and in this video I'm going to take a quick look at a series of review books that I think are worth tracking down if you can. It's a series from the great FAB Press, one of my favorite publishers. It's edited and mostly written, I think, by Nathaniel Thompson, and with additional reviews by Tim Greaves, I guess is you pronounce his name. I'm really poor at that. And Stephen Thrower. And Stephen has written a lot of great books for FAB Press that I have up on the bookcase behind me. I like this because the reviewer has very similar tastes to my own. So when I come across a review and they say something I like, then probably chances are I should watch it. Now, a lot of these are things that I already know about and have already seen without the recommendation. And the thing about these is this was still early days of the internet, and when you couldn't trust all the reviews that people were making for DVDs and stuff. And so they tell you about aspect ratio, they tell you about extras, they tell you about how well a DVD was authored, that kind of thing. And that, of course, is no longer, you might still find that interesting to read that, but it's really the reviews that you want. One funny thing is that on many of these things, they go like, this disc the picture quality is not exactly the greatest, but hey, I bet this is the best this will ever look. And in almost every case, either if not a better looking DVD, a better looking Blu-ray even has come out on most of the titles where they say that. So, I kind of thought like maybe they were saying like, this probably the best it's ever going to look. The cynical part of me was saying like, oh, he's just saying that because he wants to keep getting free DVDs to review, and so he threw that out there. I don't know that that's the case, and it's pretty harmless because, like I said, you're not going to be reading it for that kind of thing anyway. You're reading it for the review of the actual movie, and those are great. They're a lot of fun to flip through and just at random pick them. They're in alphabetical order, but and they are covering mostly exploitation stuff. There's a few weird odds and ends here and there, but it's horror movies, thrillers. There's some weird things like the National Lampoon movies are in here. I'm not sure why they ever bothered with that. There's Plan 9 from Outer Space, Plague of the Zombies, that kind of thing. This is like over 600 pages. They actually put out 1, 2, 3, 4 volumes of this. At one point, that these are no longer in print, as far as I can tell, because, like I said, the internet probably killed these off, and also the fact that they would have constantly been having to update them for new DVD reviews from every which different country, and of course Blu-rays now, and then ultra high def, that kind of thing. So they stopped publishing them. They had 4 volumes though. Their U.S. Distributor, I think, must have remaindered a bunch of them. I found some of them really cheap, and bought some copies that I gave to people as gifts. That being said, I don't know how cheaply you might find them these days, but like I said, I think they're worth having. They're a lot of fun to just flip through and find, like, did I need a review of Onibaba? No, but it was fun to read what he thought about it. And like I said, they're a great thing to be reminded of films. My big thing is my memory is kind of shot, and I love looking through it and going like, oh yeah. And even some things, there are as many films as I've seen, and people who know me can vouch for the fact that I was at one point such a fiend that it was insane. I used to survive on 4 hours of sleep a night, so I saw a lot of movies and videos and stuff. It still turned me on to some new things that I wasn't familiar with. So that's all for now.